Welcome back to the show then. Let's show off with a shotgun. It's explosive. Yes. 4 more pulls from this horse with 4 horse because that's how many foot he go. Maybe it's 4 foot tall. Maybe it's a miniature horse. A miniature flows gold from his throat that expands like Anaconda jaws when they disconnect. When I diss my rip, that means it bounces off the mirror incorrect. I should have done again what I done it in. Yes. Done with a bungee then and a bunch of this that I go in the big with the fucking rope that I pull like I went to the gate. Boom. Some old wind that I spit on. Maybe I make a hole, an inches for a bee and you can call it a nest. Call this get crazy ace, get crazy with my saves and make my saves great. I'm Alexander the Great, reincarnated in the flesh. Yes, just want a particle left. It could have been the part that I wanted to leave the lost because that would have left a mark for society, son. And society saw with the fucking sign that started to spin. I could have said stop because it goes as fast as a walk. So the walk could have been a run from a pedestrian on the sidewalk. And the asphalt from the big trucks with the back that spun. Yes, I conspired thought. Yes, conspire the rip. Conspire was all. So my conspire was a fucking Con Air in the jet, and then a bald guy that could have been a Moriarty. Cause he looked a bit British, a bit accent on that bitch, and I bit my action was the bitch when I put into action again. Put an axe to his neck. Let the gravity do the job because the weight was enough that fucking flesh would split whenever it touched. Then it could have been him. All by himself on a hill. He's the one. This is Jet Li, son. With some of these sweet songs. Sweet as a syllable. Sweet as a brontosaurus star with the fucking neck that doesn't stop. It just goes up and then there's clouds and there's UFOs and ships that spawn. Yes, they spotted him from far off like it was a map and he was the X where we start because his fucking exotic with his gun was spot on. They pulled me more from my pinky to go like so than I could have read a book as they all sat cross-legged like Indians would. Boom. Where's some more of this song? Was this good enough or was this just too much? Was this a Bud Ice with the tab that pops so you could get real drunk? Was this aluminum that we done crushed for recycled trucks? When they pull up in yard, the tires are covered with mud. Because the rain would fall whenever it does. Whenever TWA gets into song, we listen real good. Fully intent for whatever he ripped when he did, moving his lips and fucking compressing chest. It's like a fucking compressing head. Yes, to comprehend, maybe an accord was a car that just stalled on the road up with this hood because that's a universal sign that something's going on wrong. So maybe some hope, maybe a hitchhiker would come with his thumb all put down because he thought that if he fixed, he could get a ride to the next truck stop. Where is going? Yes, in the arches in the gardens, and the archer was the guy with the arrow from the bow that he lost. With the pressure and the tension of the sinew that he cut from the horse, he couldn't do his job because one foot was broke and 3 wouldn't work to pull the gypsy wagon along. Yes, that's the oak if we ever throw on the fucking last hope of the throw to make it roll. Oh, the toad on the low is not like a throw. No, that be low. It's a different genus, a different Guinness that you hold. Yes, the last hope of all y'all. That's a fucking sad soul. How you know so? Your fucking heart won't be broke no more. Yes. Hold that thought now. Hold it so you won't get sold or sold. The fucking hurt was gone because the bird was bad, but the bird bad was all. Boom. That's if you ever saw. Yes, the salted pretzel at the mall type stuff with the fucking dip that you got. That wasn't the first pick cause they're out. Because other people got the taste buds like y'all. So why don't you turn this up in your car? To all of your speakers will blow. That's the type of Blair that I bought. The Tony Blair, son. I could have been the fucking archdiocese. Was that a word at all? Was I pretty close? Was I the archbishop with song? Was I just ushering thought like a carpet that's bread that I wrote? Bow. Red on this song. Red on, then I go. This fucking red ale rolling tomatoes and salt. The solid song, the Solomon, or maybe one of them gold that flip, and maybe one of the tokens spit, because I feel like my flows were best. Yes, it's the most with the snakes in the hotel that hold them, because they need a bed, they need somewhere to lay their head. When they awoke, they felt like the energy bed, they feel like the energy spent. Before they did, before the Z's was spilled from this, before I said something I could have read to kids because they needed to hear more bit, I thought. And my thought was usually correct. In the ballpark type stitch. Yes, that's what the ball did when it's hit off a stick. Why don't you put up, extend your hand with me, and then I could hit on this last statement again. Like the statement never made. Maybe I wanted to put more in place. More in place with these songs. Yes, something nice, something well designed because the will was brick. If they laid it right, that would have been mighty wet from the bucket that you pull with the ropes and retrieve it big. Like a golden retriever didn't know. Maybe the jaws would just get the rope wrong and then it would have got broke and fall. Yes. When you try. Let's try together, son. Let's try together some of this gallows stuff. It's so galleon and stuff. Maybe it's Ferngully's hill. We could have got done. Ferngully was a show and not real at all. But I like how you want to be a realist, bro. Make the real from the grown. Unrealistic at all. Make it real so the wasn't on the front anymore. Maybe your front was a fucking front here. Where it all could have been with putting a stake in the ground. Yes. That's a Tom Cruise if I ever saw, but where's Nicole Kidman? She was hot with the reddest of straws, and then I straw some. I pull and pluck some more from the fucking straw man, the Wizard of Oz. This is so tender for the fall that I want to be brought. I want to abruptly be bright from its dark because I said that it should. Yes. I said that a shot in the dark and hit any single spot that I want. Yes. I wasn't far off from that bullseye at all. I need to look really close, and then I'll throw another one in the same spot and hit the back of your dome. Yes, a lobotomy with flow, cause I hit him right there, like a Laredo you drove. That's a certain car that you pulled from the load. That's your fucking lot that you got. So don't get all upset and stop what you got. Bro, I'ma stop what that you got your Happy Meal. That's right, TWA. Fuck yeah.